Good morning students. Students, we are learning lesson number 5, lines and angles. In previous class, we learnt about angles. Today, we are going to learn about lines. Now, first we will see the introduction of lines. Now we will see what is line and what is segment. Now see here. Here I have one line and both the side arrow mark is there. It means we can extend these lines from both the sides. Means we can extend this line and from this side also we can extend these lines. This is called line. Now see in second line, here one fixed point is there and here also one fixed point is there. This is called segment. We can't extend this line. This is the end point and here also this side, this is the end point. This is called segment and this is called line. Now we will learn about transversal. Transversal, this sounds little bit difficult, but it is very easy. Now we will learn transversal with the help of lines. Now here there are two lines, L and M. Now here this is a transversal line. Now transversal line is a line that intersect two lines at two different points. What is transversal line? Transversal line is a line that intersect two lines, two or more lines at different points. It can be 2 lines also, 3 lines also or 4 lines also, no problem. But this is a transversal line, that line intersect different lines at different point. Now I will give one more example. Now see here, line P and Q, these are two lines and this line intersect P and Q at this point. Now this is a transversal line? No. Why? Because what is transversal line? Transversal line is a line that intersect two or more lines at different points. Here this line is intersecting at one point only. So this is not a transversal line. Now we will learn about parallel lines. So what is parallel lines? Parallel lines means distance between two lines will be equal. Now see here, this is one line and this is second line. Now distance between these two lines are equal from here to here. Now see here, distance is same. So this is called parallel lines. These two lines never meet. See here, these two lines never meet at one point, because if they meet at one point, the distance will be different. See the difference here and see the difference here. So this is not a parallel line. Parallel lines will be having same difference from the starting point to end point. So parallel lines can be, we can draw in this way also, this way also. So but the difference between these two lines will be equal. Now we will learn parallel lines with transversal. In this many concepts are there. We will learn that concepts one by one. Now first one is alternate interior angles. Interior means inside angles. Now we will see what are alternate interior angles. Now here these two lines are same in distance, so these are parallel lines and this is transversal line. Now using this we will learn what are alternate interior angles. We can identify alternate interior angles by using Z formation. Means now interior angles means inside. Now in this Z, interior angles are this one and this one. Means this angle, and now I will name this angle as 1 and I will name this angle as 2. Now this and this two angles will be equal. If two lines are parallel and it has a transversal line, in that Z formation, interior two angles will be equal. This Z can be in any direction. Now this is Z, this Z can be in this direction also, in this direction also. So it should form a Z direction. Now we will see what all are alternate interior angles. Now in this, first we will mark angles. Now this is angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, angle 8. Now here there are 8 angles. Now what are alternate interior angles? It should be in Z formation. So now we will see where Z forms. Now see here, I will use different color pen to show you. Now see here, this is a Z, right? This is a Z. Now in this, we need interior angles. Now angle 3 and angle 5 are equal. Here angle 3 is equal to angle 5. Now this is also Z, right? In this, mark interior angles, angle 6 and angle 4. That means angle 4 is equal to angle 6. Now we will learn about corresponding angles. Now what is corresponding angles? Here using F formation we can find the corresponding angles. In alternate interior angles, using Z formation we used to find alternate interior angles. In corresponding angles, using F formation we find corresponding angles. Now in F formation, this and these two lines are equal. This F could be in any direction. It can be this way, this way, this way. It can be in any direction. But these interior angles will be equal. Now we will see with the help of parallel lines with transversal. Now here in this we will find F. Now see here, this is F. While drawing lines, angles, you have to use pencil. Here I am using pen because to show you, okay? Now this is F, right? Now in F, interior angles, this and this, angle 4 and angle 8 are equal. Angle 4 is equal to angle 8. Now in opposite direction also one F is there. See here, right? Now here angle 3 and angle 7 are equal. Angle 3 is equal to angle 7. Now we can find one more F here. See here, ulta F, right? Now here which are interior angles? Interior angle 6 and angle 2, means angle 2 and angle 6. Angle 2 is equal to angle 6. Now this way also we can find one more F. Here angle 5 is equal to angle 1. Angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Now using this we can find vertically opposite angles. This we learnt in previous class. Now what is vertically opposite angles? Now see here, two lines intersect at one point, right? Now here there are two lines and they intersect here. Now what is the properties? Properties are this and this both are equal, and this angle is equal. I will name this 1, 2, 3, 4. in vertically opposite angles, angle 2 is equal to angle 4 and angle 3 is equal to angle 1. Now we will see with the help of parallel lines and transversal line. Now just observe here where two lines are intersecting. Now see here. Here these two lines are intersecting. That means angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Angle 1 is equal to angle 3 and angle 2 is equal to angle 4. Angle 2 is equal to angle 4. Now again one more we can find. Here also two lines are intersecting at one point. So that means angle 7 is equal to angle 5 and angle 6 is equal to angle 8. Now we will learn about consecutive interior angles. Consecutive means continuously one by one and interior means inside angles. There are two properties of consecutive interior angles. First one is sum of consecutive interior angle is 180 degree. Sum of two consecutive angles is 180 degree and second one is on the same side of the transversal. That two angles should be on the same side of the transversal, either left side or right side. Now we will see with the help of parallel lines and transversal. Now here first we will mark interior angles. Interior angles means inside angles. Now see here, this is interior angle, this is interior angle, this is interior angle and this one is interior angles. These four angles are inside the parallel lines. So what is the first property? First property is sum of consecutive interior angle is 180 degree. Means it should be straight line. On the straight line two angles should be there. And second property is on the same side of the transversal. Means this is transversal here. Now that two line angle should be same side of the transversal, left side or right side. Now this is transversal and this is straight lines. Means sum of two lines will be 180 degree. Means we will take first left side two angles. Now left side two interior angles are 3 and 6. That means angle 3 is equal to angle 6 and both these angles sum is 180 degree. Means angle 3 is equal to angle 6. And now we will see right side of the transversal. Now right side two angles are there, angle 4 and angle 5. Angle 4 is equal to angle 6. Now these are consecutive interior angles. So today we learnt introduction of lines, line and segment. In line we can extend the lines. Segment means we cannot extend the line. Now transversal. What is transversal? Transversal is a line that intersects two or more lines at different points. Parallel lines. Parallel lines means lines between two lines distance will be same. Next one is alternate interior angles. Interior means inside angles. Now how to find alternate interior angles? Using Z formation. Next one is corresponding angles. Using F formation we can find the corresponding angles and alternate interior angles. In these two angles will be equal and here this angle is equal to this angle. Next is vertically opposite angles. This we learnt in previous video also. These two opposite two angles will be equal. And the last one, consecutive interior angles. Here there are two properties. First one is sum of two consecutive interior angle is 180 degree and the second property is on the same side of the transversal. Means the that two angles will be same side of the transversal, either left or right. Thank you.